Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, welcome, welcome. How's everyone doing today? Happy Saturday. Market's looking pretty dumpy. We got continuous news from the Middle East. The bags are confirming that this news is probably true. Otherwise, why would the markets be dumping? Could it be that the sellers are a bunch of paper-handed weenies? I think it could be. A bunch of weenie hut juniors selling their bags because, oh no, it went down another 5% today. I can't handle this. I invested more than I can afford to lose. That sounds like a you problem. And I can't be bothered with the you problems. There's no I in you. And there's no me either. Gotta look after number one. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining me. Happy Saturday. Smash the like button. How is everyone's weekend so far? I've been cooked alive in the sun, and I'm not happy about it. My skin hurts, and I want to go home. Even though I am home, for some reason, I feel like I need to go somewhere else. Let's get the webcam on. Hey! Oh my gosh, the preview works. Hopefully, our technical issues have been resolved. Beyonce is out shopping right now. When she returns, I'm hoping to have a ice cap in my hands so that I can put it in an enema and cool off my soul from the inside out. Anyways, Bitcoin is currently trading at 101,475 and 49 cents. Not looking great. Not looking bad though, honestly. It just kind of looks boring. Not much to say about it either. We do have our liquidation heat map that we got to refresh so that we can get some new numbers on the chart. See what we're working with. Tom Selks said reports of ground attacks at Iran's nuclear power plant. Nothing confirmed I can find. Dixie said hello, fine sir. Smash like. Happy Saturday, Dixie. What are you building today, my friend? Hopefully a bag pumping mechanism. A universal bag pumping mechanism, specifically. We got 100, 850. There we go. 100, 850. We got 100, 371. Brawlbot, nice. I like it. And then up above, we got big boy 7777 at 102, 368. And then another big boy at 102, 767. And then the very tippy top, I'm going to go up here, 103, 885. Guys, I don't know if I've ever experienced heat like I experienced today. My skin hurts. Kind of alarmed. And hot. It's very hot. That's probably the perfect word to describe it. We got some bullish divergence forming. It's if we don't get a reaction here, then it'll invalidate. Because the price is down, RSI is up barely. I can't even draw a straight line. Oh my gosh. It's barely up from there. This is touching the line. This is just above it. So if we don't get a reaction here soon from Bitcoin's price, then that bullish div goes bye-bye. It's not the great bullish div anyways, so I could honestly stand to lose it. Two big fat red candles. We're coming into the end of the month. What I'm really excited about is Bitcoin dominance. 65.53. It's touching our orange trend line, which we've been looking for that touch. We didn't quite get it back here. I was trying to be a little optimistic. We got a beautiful, swift dump off of that, and then it reaccumulated, and boop, now it's doing its touch. It might go up to 66, which is my target that I've had since December. If it touches 66, then I'll be really bullish. But as of right now, it's watch and wait. We are getting that touch of the orange trend line. Like I said, we've touched 65.6. 66 is only a percentage away. Very exciting stuff. Incredibly overbought on the RSI. Or not the RSI, I'm sorry. Bitcoin dominance. I'm not sure if that's even relevant. Battle Royale mode, my friend. Very cool. ETH looks like a BART, honestly. It might do a fake out, but I might open a short here because I'm a degenerate gambler. We did break below our blue trend line, the last ditch effort of our blue trend line at 23.87, and it looks like we're heading towards 1800 minimum for ETH. Not financial advice. We could close below this. We do seem to be finding support at 22.52, which is honestly the final argument. If you tried to tell me that it was going to react here, this would be the spot where it would have to react. If it breaks below this, then I'm going to be a perma bear on ETH until it gets a positive pattern reappearing. Make sure you guys smash the like button. It helps me out a lot. We have been doing really good with subscribers. We're at 1,040 right now. So we've gained 40 just in the past week or two, which is awesome. You guys are absolutely killing it. Appreciate you guys. I will say ETH is incredibly oversold on the 4-hour time frame. Last time this happened, this oversold was probably right here. Right here specifically. And we did go on to go lower for this guy right here, this initial spike down. And then we had one back here. Same thing. So we could get a reaction off of here, only to continue down further shortly afterwards. THU said altcoin season, they said. Got to dump first, LOL. It does have to dump first. That's actually true. We are oversold though, which is exciting. This is the part where everyone gets scared and runs away, quits, sells their bags, and goes home. And, you know, here we are, kind of enjoying it. I mean, not in like a creepy way, but I'm ready to scoop some up. Tom Salscoat said, alt season, never going to happen. 321st time someone said, got to dump first. I think that saying alt season, never going to happen is silly. Seems it just keeps dumping. It's not even that bad right now. The Fractal did call for this. I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that guy, but I am that guy. The Fractal called this beautiful, beautiful dump. And I suspect it's going to continue until Monday, Tuesday. And then we're going to start to blast off. Not financial advice. This is all in accordance with the Fractal. The Fractal can just as easily become invalidated and a nothing burger. And then we can be sad about how the fun part of the Fractal never played out. But the rest of it did. I will still claim genius over, what is that? 80% success? This gigantic monster versus this little boop. This little boop. That's got to be at least 80%, right? Yeah. But the Fractal looks good. The Fractal coincides with Bitcoin dominance, so everything's kind of churning in the cauldron. We got 20 minutes until the daily close contest. Make sure you guys stick around for that. I'm excited. Sol is down 4.52% on the day, currently trading at 133. If it does break below this blue trend line and continue to the downside, 125 is for sure in the cards, which I think we were talking about already. Worst case scenario, we're looking at 100. I think a lot of other people are looking for 125 as well. Tom Salscout said, sold it all, dumped all my bags. It was fun. See you in 4 years. Well, I'm sad to see you go, Tom. Teach you said I no longer buy dips. I buy the dip of the dip of the dip. That's a good idea. What are we on right now? 45? Or is it 48? I don't remember. Where were we? Total 3. The fractal, looking good. ADA is down 4.75%, 4.78% on the day. Currently trading at 54.96. We did lose our 55. I was looking for 55 back here when it was still going to be 55. I don't remember. But 54, the orange line is still in play. Oh gosh, why do I have a retrace pattern target at 42? I hate that so much. Is it because of this? No, because we kind of got that retest right there. What the hell? Why is this stupid line here, guys? My mustache is bugging me. Can you tell? Alright, well. Tom Selks said I'm terrible at trolling. I mean, you can only troll so much when you're talking about selling your bags. Some people got to sell their bags, man. I'm not going to be like, oh, you stole it, you idiot. Sometimes people just need the money. You know what I mean? We are oversold on ADA. Sol is oversold. See what I did there? Sol's actually getting bought up pretty nicely. SNEK is down 3.58%, trading at 18.98. Looking relatively decent. Should see a nice reaction here. XRP is down 3.76%. Ooh, got a touch of 2. Nice reaction off of that. Like that. Very nice. Still setting up a higher low. Looking good. I pointed out already, we could go all the way down as low as 175 and still be higher low, and I would be happy with it. Be totally okay with that. We'll see what happens. HBAR is down 5.45%, broke below 14.01, and it's currently trading at 1366, 13669. Nice. Next support would be 1248 if it doesn't get back above 14 here. If it, see, this is that really strong point of contention. If we don't get a reaction here soon, then we're going to be at, I guess, double bottom territory at 1248. But if it breaks below that, then it's a lower low. And that's a bad thing. That is not a good thing. So, hopefully that doesn't happen. Quasi said, we were long an ETH from 2516. LOL. JJ, we screwed. Who's we? I didn't long ETH from 2516. We are screwed, though. That is confirmed. HBAR, seen better days, honestly. Looking for something better out of HBAR. HBAR is kind of getting the crap kicked out of it. I kind of feel bad. Sweet, down 6.87% on the day. Currently sitting at 252. 250, immense level of support. If it loses that, 223 is in the cards. If it gets down to 223, honestly, you guys can tell that like these lines up here have a lot of space in between them because there's not a lot of points of contention. This is where it got really like blue sky breakouty. Down here, it coiled up a lot more. So there's a lot more price action, a lot more reactions to go off of for these price levels. If we break below 250, then it's going to get spicy. Quasi said we're in for World War III. World Wars aren't actually that bad for markets. They're very, very much buy the dip opportunities. People don't like the World War in the sense of the uncertainty. Once they know, okay, we're in a world war, then they buy the dip and the markets recover because it's that uncertainty, that in between. Like, are we going to go to war? Are we not going to go to war? What's going to happen? That in between that kind of shakes everything up. And we looked at that table the other day that showed every single like huge world event as far as like geopolitical tensions go. The market does not give a crap about that stuff. It was kind of offensive on some of them. Some of them, like, I don't even think the S&P 500 acknowledged 9/11. They were like, oh, some planes crashed. Oh, well. Did you buy more Google today? Or whatever they were buying back in 2001. So, I don't know, man. It's all, like you said, it's all rigged. It really is. Teach, you said it's rigged to make most lose. Keep that in mind, Quasi. Ondo's down 8.04% on the day, getting a reaction off of 67.31. If that breaks 58.86 is in the cards. We did break below a longer term trend line, which is a little bit sad. If we don't recover from that soon, then I don't know what's going to happen. Why is this down here? What the hell even is that? Weird. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what to make of this. We hit a nice trend line from September 2024, which goes back pretty dang far. check ETH and BTC. We checked them already. I'll go back to them. Those are the two big boys. Arrow's down 9.98%. Dang it. I should have opened my short. Dang it. Big fat red candle from Aerodrome, down 7.66% on this candle alone, 9.73 overall. Whew, this thing got shafted after having a tremendous performance this past week. So, honestly, looks good. Teacher said Fear and Greed today, 8 p.m. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Pinlink. Yeah, Arrow next support zone temporary 66, solid 62. Pinlink down 12.71% at 45.88. Pinlink is going down. She is oversold though. She has officially entered oversold on the 4-hour. So we'll see if we get a reaction. Render's down 5.68% on the day. Ever since Render lost 4, it's been pretty significant dumpage. Lost 4, rejected, broke below 350, tried to get back above it, failed. Support at 315, failed to continue, broke below 315. Support at 3, broke below 3. Currently at 289. If we don't get back above 3, then we're heading for 260. Polkadot down 4.48% on the day, broke below 333. This is, what do you call the opposite of blue sky breakouts? If Polkadot does not get a reaction here, this is a lower low, and it'll be, I don't know, I might short it to $1. How freaking low can this thing go? It's frightening how scary it is. I will say there is a confirmed green dot on Market Cipher on the 4-hour back here. So we'll see if that results in some decent upside. So far, it's red. Sonic destroyed today. Nice. Cast is down 5.69% on the day. Broke below 68.96, heading towards 51.78. If that breaks, then again, same thing as DOT. It's going down pretty dang quick. Avalanche is down 4.55% on the day, currently trading at 16.58. Holding above 15.97 very nicely. If we get a reaction off of that, great. If not, then it's going down further. The next target would be 12.18. It is oversold in the 4-hour though, and we got green dots galore occurring on the 4-hour time frame. Beautiful. Okay. Chainlink down 5.6% on the day, 1181. Ooh, Chainlink looks bad. Chainlink looks real bad. My last ditch effort support would be 1067. I guess maybe 11 could be psychological and 1150. I don't like that. So we'll see if any of those have any kind of reaction. I'm going to make them all dash lines because they're very iffy. I don't have complete faith in them. Oops, didn't mean to do that. And, oops. Gosh, I keep clicking the wrong button. There we go. Doge is down 6.2% on the day. If Doge breaks below 14.5, then it's coming down to 12. It's currently trading at 15.21. Doesn't look great. Oversold, though. Everything's oversold. Just assume everything's oversold. Gourmet Burns of Brooklyn said, opposite is black hole breakdown. I like it. We're going to use that now. Polygon Matic Pole, 1660, temporary. Potential double bottom. Not double bottom, I'm sorry, higher low. If it breaks below that, then we're looking at a double bottom. If it breaks below 1526, then it's black hole breakdown. And near, down 6.46% on the day. Looks like crap. Losing 19 or 1.94. If it does, then 1.69. Nice is in the cards. We lost $2, so it's probably going lower. It is oversold though. Keep that in mind on all of these. Chili's down 5.53%. Our blue trend line is not holding. Again, I pointed this out already. Might be a good forever short on Chili's. Not financial advice. They kind of lost their shtick when FIFA went and partnered with Avalanche to develop their own blockchain. So, Chili's might be pooper. Not financial advice though. Silver, a little bit dumpy today actually. 35.97. A little recovery. Market strategy, choppy. 1 second. No. Okay. DXY. MicroStrategy being choppy sideways is interesting to me. I am expecting some downside, but we're not getting it, honestly. DXY, a little bit choppy, a little bit boring. NASDAQ, kind of the same thing. And S&P, same thing. I think we're going to have a boring couple of weeks here, unfortunately. Bitcoin, 101,269. Tishu said, do I have to change my name? JJ occasionally skips me. I read what you said. Fear today, Fear and Greed Index, 8 p.m. Sonic. I read all of that. What are you talking about? Maybe it's goodbye. Ticker is S. I just haven't looked at it. Ooh. Oh, you said it did good. What did you say? Sonic destroyed today? Okay, I thought you meant that it destroyed the day. like Carpe Diem. I didn't know you meant it got destroyed. Goodbye. I don't know. See, this frightens me. When you see something getting oversold in the 4 hour and then it just keeps like it's like doubles down on the oversold. That's twice as scary to me. I've become kind of a little bit of a wuss, if you will. I don't know what to do. I'm at a loss for this current price action. Like I said, I'm looking for that 66. It'd be cool if we just touched it real quick and then everything mellowed out. I'm okay with my bags slow bleeding, but I don't like this quick stuff. This quick stuff freaks me out. What? Oh. I'm sorry, guys. I'm getting I'm putting in an order with the fiance for ice cream. I like to put stupid stuff in the Cash App thing when it asks me what I'm sending money for. Oh boy, I think I broke it. Here we go. Okay. Tishu said, look for FTX USD on Gemini. More price history. FTM USD. What am I looking for that for? David Betts said, what big dog? Exactly. 65, 62 on Bitcoin dominance. You know what bothers me? When the forever short plays out. Like when people can just open up shorts endlessly and make a crap ton of money. That bugs me, man. That irks me. Grinds my gears. FTM USD. FTM migrated to Sonic? What? Oh, why? Why? Oh, Phantom. Okay. I was thinking of FTX. Because you said FTX. Yeah. Now, see, you guys like do subliminal messaging and then you're like, JJ has the memory of a goldfish. That's because you guys are messing with my brain. Gemini. Do I have to type in Gemini? Is that a thing? I hate Gemini so much. Here we go. I just missed it. What am I looking at this for? David Betts said, what up, big dog? Another day in the dumper. Yes, that is 100% true, my friend. Strap in and strap on. We are getting fucked. Kind of looks like everything else. Marcos Martinez. Oh, I'm getting a phone call. Excuse me. Okay. Apparently, the store doesn't know how to restock. Zoom out. Possible support. There's no such thing as support in this market. Teach you. I'm sorry. Marcos Martinez said, I'm holding my bags and not selling until I make life-changing money. I'll ride them to zero. That's how I feel, man. If they want to fuck me, they can fuck me. I see it. This is, I feel like, the way that everything else is going too, which is frightening because these local lows suck. Like, we're looking for that higher low on most everything, and everything seems to have broken that. Now, they could recover, get back above, and still kind of like establish that trend, but because none of them are actually at this lower point yet. But it's getting close, man. They're all like right here. They're so close to that. If they don't establish that double bottom and they break below, then it is going down. Marcos Martinez said I'm down 30K. I feel that, man. I feel it. My arms are sunburned too. I've been working like crazy, which is nice. It helps kind of soften the blow. Excuse me. I will say, I was sitting pretty about a week ago. Like a week ago, I was like, woo, I was in a beautiful spot. My fucking dumbass, I was like, I should take profit. I should take some off the table. Didn't do it. Didn't fucking do it. I was like, nah, it's gonna go higher, and then I'm gonna regret selling some. Guess what didn't happen? David Betts said, so what I like to ask is, would it be better to hold Solana or sell it and get some more Circle stock? Which price is higher than Solana? Okay, it's not about the price, it's about the market cap and where you think which one can go. I think Solana can go pretty decent, but Circle right now is going to be the darling of planet Earth because stablecoins are big right now. I think Coinbase is actually doing better than Circle too. So Circle has more potential to just catch up to Coinbase alone. I think. So personally, I guess I wouldn't sell anything, but I would definitely, if I had to pick one to accumulate for myself, I would go with Circle for now. Sol is at a really good price right now though, and institutions are loading up, and that ETF is days away from approval, man. It's not just going to be Sol, there's going to be a bunch of other assets, but dude, Sol looks good in my opinion. For like fundamentally, looks great. And there's like all the right people are starting to say things about it. Certain like things that people like to hear. Daily close contest, less than 1 minute away. Make sure you guys get your guesses ready. Bitcoin currently trading at 101, 271 and 42 cents. Looks like we got a potential reversal here. Let's transition to our daily close scene. And bam. Beautiful. I forgot to update the thingy, so pay no mind to that. David Betts said, then hold both and accumulate Circle. That's what I would do, yes. That is, if I was in that situation, that is what I would be doing. Not financial advice. God, my beard looks like crap. What is going on? Oh, I gotta get the thingy ready. Yeah, stablecoins, dude. Ooh, they're starting to like stablecoins a lot, which is hilarious. Look at this 1 minute. Oh, get your guesses in for the daily close contest, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. That's freaking crazy 1 minute candle. Are you freaking kidding me? Whoa. I'm loving this volatility, man. Fucking give it to me. Get your guesses in for the daily close contest, ladies and gentlemen. You know what would be really funny prank? So right now, this thing like at the bottom of the screen, this thing is a photo file on my computer. What would be hilarious is if like a buddy like knew where the file was or figured it out or whatever and just like changed it to like some porno or some shit. That would be such a good prank. You'd probably F up your buddy's like YouTube channel or whatever. But how funny would that be if I just click the trend, I'm like, here we go, let's do the daily close, and then I click on it, and then it's like some like cartoon titties or something. And I'm like, oh my god. And I like panic and click away or something. God, that would be so funny, dude. That's a good idea for a prank, man. There's this clip. I don't know if you guys know who Queso is, but he's like super popular streamer right now. And he's like very family friendly. And he's playing this horror game, and the character like picks up these like Polaroids to like read a letter, and he's reading the letter or something, and then you click and he like moves a page, and there's just Polaroids of like a naked woman. And Queso clicks away, and he goes like, I don't remember what he said, but it was really funny. He's like, oh Jesus, Lord have mercy, or something. It was so funny, dude. It's so funny. All right, we got a guess from Tom Selleck's Goat. It's been absolutely murdering the wins lately. 101, 500, even. Very nice. Anybody else? Anybody at all? God, I can't stand how hot my arms are. I gotta lather up with the aloe when I'm done. I got this aloe spray. Oh my gosh, it's like a game changer, especially if when my face gets really hot in the summer. If I get my face gets burned at all, I just come home, take my glasses off, and like cover my eyes, and then I just cover my face in this aloe spray. It feels so nice. Dim Derringer. The heat got to me, man. Jim Derringer said Max Payne, savor the flavor. I like it. We gotta get a gross soundboard where it's just like. Tony Rosa said, we're ready for the bounce, JJ. Spot up, baby. Guys, get your guesses in for the daily close contest, because there are 0 motherfuckers in the goddamn chat. I don't know what's going on right now. Oops. We got Tom Selleck's Goat. This is why he keeps winning, because he actually participates in the damn stream. God, the chai latte is delicious today. I don't know what I did. I think I like it with less oat milk. What a stupid topic to discuss. Everyone's like, nobody gives a fuck about your fucking chai latte, JJ. Just do the daily close contest. We got 1 minute, 20 seconds remaining on the clock. Get your guesses in, ladies and gentlemen. Fun times, man. Fun times. I'm going to continuously talk about how high the temperature is of my skin. Arrowmaker FPV shared a poop emoji. David Betts said shared on X. Shared the stream, or you shared the daily close contest entry on X? Oh my gosh, my skin. 40 seconds remaining. Oh, we got Tony Rosas. Uno momento. Tony Rosas with 101 260. Jim Derringer said, honestly, not concerned about lower prices. Options expiry and stock market showed resilience despite historic triple witching expiration. I actually saw that. I think we went over that in the news segment. Tony Rosas said, I'm not late this time. You know who is? He. 8 seconds. David Betts said, your stream. I appreciate that. Thank you very much, David. 3, 2, 1. Bam. Time's up, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for participating. We got 2 individuals participating in today's daily close contest. Bitcoin is getting volatile, man. I'm loving this. We got Tom Selleck's Goat at 101 500. Watch one of these be the winners. That would be so hilarious. Like the first time nailing it perfectly. That would be freaking awesome. Tom Selleck's Goat and Tony Rosas with 101 260. I think you guys might be too bearish. Bitcoin's getting a little horny. Tony Rosas. I just like saying that. We do have a confirmed green dot on Market Cipher and the momentum wave on the 1 minute time frame. How relevant that is, I have no idea, but I'm liking the reaction so far. This is pretty sick. You know what's really exciting? Error Maker FPV 102,300. I'll allow it. I'll allow it. $102,300. Now normally I would be pretty strict, but you know, nobody's freaking here. $102,300. So if you're unfamiliar with the rules, I will go over them really quick. It is closest without going over Price is Right rules. So as of right now, no matter how close it gets, as long as your guess is above the price, then you would not win. Running 2 computers, nice. So in order to win a prize, you have to either nail the first 6 digits or nail the first 8, or nail all 8 digits. If you nail the first 6, you win $15. If you nail all 8, you win $100. If you do neither, but you are closest without going over, then you win bragging rights and a lovely photo of some delicious food. And spammed bananas in the chat, which is always a fun time. We got 2 minutes and 47 seconds remaining on the clock. Tony Rosas said, yeah, probably going to the value area high. Jim Derringer said, been stock heavy last 3 months. Crypto is looking like a buy now. Tony Rosas said, I just got a hard rock bet ad. I like that YouTube knows that this is gambling. That's pretty funny. We reached 1,000 subscribers though, so we are officially monetized. So I appreciate you guys putting up with the stupid ads. Let me know. It's like legit. I could change the frequency of the ads, so if it becomes too many, like if there's one every fucking 20 minutes, let me know please, because that shit bugs the shit out of me. I would click off the fucking stream, and I don't want you guys to put up with that. So let me know, and I can actually genuinely reduce the frequency of the ads. Wow, look at Bitcoin go. What is going on? We got 1 minute and 50 seconds remaining. Bitcoin is currently trading at 102, 151 and 19 cents. Just shredding to the upside. What is going on? Did Bitcoin dominance touch 66? Nope, 65, 64. Ooh. Here we go. 1 minute, 34 seconds remaining. 102, 120 even. Looking good. Ooh. Getting back above that 74, 5, 786 level. Interesting. 1 minute, 17 seconds remaining. Tony Rosas said, and the guitar hotel is about 30 minutes from my house. Nice. Dude, I've been to a Hard Rock like, I think twice in my life. And one of them was in Chicago. It was fucking awesome. I'm loving this price action, man. I am absolutely loving this. 102, 160, and 59 cents. 50 seconds remaining on the clock. This is the candle that will determine the fate of our winner. As of right now, Tom Selleck's GOAT is in the lead. Arrowmaker FPV, I believe this is his first time participating, is very, very close. Jim Derringer said, I always appreciate when the 1 minute chart doesn't look like Space Invaders. Exactly. 25 seconds remaining. 102, 89, and 40 cents on Bitcoin. I love that reaction that we just got. That was sick. 102, 119, 99. 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen, the daily close for Bitcoin, 102, 120, and 1 penny. Wow. That's symmetrical. I kind of like that. What is this, like some kind of goofy ass binary? Congratulations, Tom Selleck's GOAT, on your victory. Very, very cool. Ladies and gentlemen, spam the bananas in the chat. I'm loving this price action. I'm freaking out about it. Once again, Tom Selleck's GOAT takes the victory with a guess of 101,500 even. Sunday opens green. Interesting. It's very interesting. Sunday's usually the dumpy day. But it does change from time to time, which I'm kind of okay with. Tony Rosa said a Florida Panthers parade is tomorrow, featuring Lauderdale Beach. Very nice. David Betts said coffee cup every day. Hell yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, spam the bananas in the chat. Let's go down to the 4-hour time frame once more. I'm liking this reversal candle. Beautiful reversal candle on the 4-hour time frame. Congratulations once again, Tom Selleck's goat. Forget the daily close. All right, let's switch. Bam. All right, let me add our Victor to the winner's Google Doc once again. Very cool. Congratulations, Tom Selleck, once again on your victory. Ladies and gentlemen, can I get a drum roll, please? The winner of today's daily close contest with a guess of 101,500 and an actual Bitcoin daily close of 102, 120, and 1 penny on June 21st, 2025. Tom Selleck's Goat's prize is a churro. Congratulations, Tom Selleck's Goat, on your victory. Enjoy your churro. You can enjoy it here. You can enjoy it on the go. You can enjoy it with a friend. You can enjoy it with Mo from The Simpsons. Whatever you do, you are legally obligated to remove it from the premises. Congratulations. Thank you for participating. Very cool. All right. Oh, featuring Lauderdale Beach. Fort Lauderdale Beach, my bad. Who just type out the word fort. Featuring sounds way more cool. That's pretty good. Featuring. Featuring Lauderdale Beach. I was wondering, I was like, haven't I heard of that before? Dang. Featuring Lauderdale Beach. That's a good one. That might be one of my best misquotes. Jeez. That's so funny. That's fucking funny. All right, guys. Bitcoin 102, 414 and 26 cents. We're gonna swift pump off of this reaction. Beautiful pumpy price action. I'm loving it. 65.54 on Bitcoin dominance. It did close below the orange. Interesting. You are the biggest bozo. Dude, featuring Lauderdale Beach is fucking hilarious. They should just change the name now. Oh, delicious. God, that's so good. My ice cap should be arriving soon. All right. I'm really liking this pumpy price action. We're getting some green out of the charts, which is interesting for a Sunday. Who pointed that out? Yeah, Jim Derringer. Sundays are not usually green. So it's very, very interesting. We got some news articles to go through, so stick around for that, guys. Also, don't forget to smash the like button. Insights. Bitcoin sentiment at its lowest in months. I think we read this yesterday, but rising whale accumulation and retail panic suggests a potential bullish reversal ahead. And guess when those folks are buying? Now. Literally right now. In the red, when everyone's freaking out, the evidence was just right in front of our face. This beautiful reversal candle, all of this dip, where everyone freaked out. They were like, oh my gosh, Bitcoin's going to zero. We're going to World War III. Sell your bags. Get the fuck out. All of that, just for it to go boop, and it's green again. What dimension are you in, JJ? Saturday? The daily close, the chart is now in Sunday. The chart's in Sunday, guys. It's Saturday right now. We just closed Saturday on the chart. It is now Sunday on the chart. I'm kind of upset that I have to explain that. Tom Selleck's Goat said Trump just bombed 3 nuclear sites in Iran, and this guy is reading old ass articles. I have not seen anything about. I've seen the bombers scrambled. I haven't seen anything about the bombs actually going off. I pointed this out. Somebody came in the chat and pointed this out, and then I actually saw the thing after the stream, so I wanted to point it out on stream as well. PSA. Reports are saying that CoinMarketCap's front end has been compromised, prompting fake verify wallet pop-ups to drain user funds. Do not connect your wallet. Stay safe out there. I would never connect my wallet to CoinMarketCap anyways, but just be careful, guys. Don't get your wallet drained. And don't be impatient, and make sure you always test, transact, and all that stuff. You should have multiple wallets too. Tony Rosa said, no, that doesn't count. We pump during the day on Sundays. No, we don't. Look at his Twitter. Who? Trump? Trump called in an advanced UAV. What is he just tweeting like, I'm bombing Iran? What a crazy... Oh, shit, here it is. This timeline is so fucked. We literally live in idiocracy, which is hilarious. That's what I'm saying. Why don't we just make it a, like, fully commit, put 24-hour surveillance in the White House. We need full-on, like, Kardashian treatment of the United States politics. I would eat that shit up. The world would eat that shit up. Breaking. President Trump says the U.S. has completed 3 attacks on nuclear sites in Iran. The U.S. is officially striking Iran. Is this weird? Does this feel weird to you guys? Like, forgive me. Maybe I'm ignorant to this situation. I kind of am. But so I guess correct me if I'm wrong, but was it just not a situation of Israel being like bullying Iran, and then the United States steps in and they're like, yeah, fuck you and your mom. She's always dating different guys. And Iran's like fucking crying in the corner and shit. And Israel and the United States are like, yeah, we showed them. Like, do we have a justifiable reason? Or did it... I thought Israel just started blowing them the fuck up. I don't know, man. Trump is now a 14-year-old girl tweeting all the time. It's kind of hilarious. Let's see. We have completed our very successful attack on 3 nuclear sites in Iran, including Fordo, Natanz, and Isfahan. All planes are now outside of Iran airspace. A full payload of bombs was dropped on primary site. Great bombs, the best bombs. Fordo, all planes are safely on their way home. Congratulations to our American warriors. Fight, fight, fight. There is not another military in the world that could have done this. Now is the time for peace. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Yeah. Can you blow people up and then call for peace? Is that a thing? I guess they're not attacking towns and stuff, so whatever. I fucking can't, dude. This is crazy. This is fucking insane. How's the market? The market doesn't really give a shit. I guess we're getting a little less green than we were a second ago. Big fucking whoop. Because the US holds their cock inu all the time. Dude, this is great. I don't know. I don't even know what to do with this. This is the most entertaining outcome. Is 100% where we're at right now. Blowing my mind. Jim Dare just said we've done it for years, JJ, American way. I thought we always like staged a fucking reason at least. We didn't even do the false flag this time. We're missing some steps here, man. Aren't they supposed to fly a plane into something? Ash Crypto. Breaking. Iran foreign minister said they had serious, respectful discussions today, and Iran is ready to consider diplomacy once again. Yeah, honestly, I don't know. I don't know if I would buy this either. Fucking strike their asses. They've been talking about this for fucking 2 weeks now. They're not considering shit. So, I'm over it. If that's insensitive, I don't really give a shit. Michael Vandepop posted, essentially for the past 3 months, altcoins haven't done anything. They are retesting the lows. This means no change of plan for my altcoin portfolio. The biggest bull run is on the horizon. I love it. You know what's coming up as well? The 4th of July. Watch them try to do something with that. I will say, the second we cross into July, there's about a year left for them to try to dick around without fucking up midterms. They're getting really, really close. Like, if you think about it in quarters, you got 6 months, 6 months, 6 months, 6 months. The first 6 months is almost over. At the end of this month, the beginning of July, that will be the second quarter leading into midterms. So, you guys are going to be like, quarters or 3 months? That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the 2-year period between the presidential election and midterms. Tony said, whoa, chill out there. I don't know what that is. Netanyahu? Is that someone's name? Netiny? Dude, if there was a second Y, it would be Netanyahu. That's unfortunate. And that's coming from somebody whose name is 2 letters. Marty Party posted, be prepared for all scenarios as we approach the event. The narratives are plentiful. Spot holders care less. Leverage traders use limits and stop losses. We got bounce, dump, and then explosion. Not financial advice. We could break out here. We could dump if retest 99 and break out. We could dump retest 94 and break out, according to his white coffee accumulation situation. Altcoins look ready. Everything I'm seeing points to a strong move to the upside next week. If we're going to get lower, it will be from today and Monday, Tuesday next week. Then full send. Right now, sentiment is pretty terrible for alts, and the altcoin index is sitting at 18. The index has been consolidating at the lows for around 3 months. Combine sentiment, others chart, and the altcoins index, we can already see altcoins are at lows and have been at lows for some time. With Bitcoin and ETH consolidating very tightly for some time, a move is overdue, and I believe it will be a strong one to the upside starting next week. I will say this does correlate with my total 3 fractal, which still shows a little bit more downside leading into today, Sunday, chart Sunday. Skullcruncher said Solana yum. Solana's dump to 130 was yummy. Tony Rosa said fail ass pump. Israeli PM, why must you ruin the joke? Oh, well, that's a horrible name. Sorry. Jim Derringer said, I was surprised to find that Bitcoin Cash is currently testing previous all-time highs. The on-chain activity from 2018, very nice. Yeah, I don't know. I'm continuing to do what I've been doing, not giving 2 fucks, and it's working very nicely for me. I think I might play some video games later, watch some movies. I might even have an alcoholic beverage, and then proceed to complain about the headache that I get. Bitcoin 102 even, looking pretty dang good. Pretty dang good. We got some more articles here. Just in, Congressman Thomas Macy calls to end the Federal Reserve. I always think it's funny when people say that. Like, I understand civilians saying that, but when like people in the government say that, is it that easy? Like to say end the Fed? Wouldn't you have to like put something in place to, or give people, I guess, more jobs, other people to kind of replace the Fed's responsibilities? Am I crazy? I don't know. This one was hilarious. If you guys have not seen this yet, I'm gonna play it. Let you guys listen to it because it's pretty good. Pretty good flick. It might be loud. I apologize ahead of time if it is super duper loud. Oh, it's muted. 1 sec. Okay.
Keep in mind that the Federal Reserve's mission is clear: increase globalism, widen the wealth gap, and quietly destroy the middle class. Since hijacking the country in 1913, we've wiped out over 99% of the dollar's value. We keep inflation just high enough to rob you, but not high enough for you to riot. Our highest priority is to make sure Donald Trump never fixes what we broke. The truth is, the man can't be bought, and we hate him even more than we hate the rest of you. Hail Hydra.
The freaking Hail Hydra at the end was perfect. But I mean, where's the lie in that video? That's supposed to be a work of fiction. Obviously, he's got a freaking purple face, but I didn't really hear any misinformation. Am I wrong? Are they wrong? I don't think they're wrong. The Federal Reserve has, like, basically decimated the value of the dollar. It's insane. Thanks, Fade. My ice cap has arrived. Hit the spots, dude. Holy crap. I might cry. Okay. Tony Rosa said, money flow still trending down. The higher time frames so lower inbound. Hail Hydra. Dude, I mean, Hail Hydra. Like, legit. It's fucking beautiful. It's kind of a work of art. I'm gonna repost it. Where the fuck's Captain America? For real. For real, man. Chris Evans. Get your head out of your ass. America's ass. Marty Parton. In my opinion, Circle is a buyer of these dips to acquire significant stake and voting power on the networks their stablecoin is issued. You know what sucks? We don't have Circle on Cardano. So, I guess I don't have to worry about that. Problem is, Cardano holders, unfortunately, a good portion of them are pussies. And they continue to sell just as much as everybody else. Jim Derringer said, we've been locked in the fiat rat race since 1971. 2009 was a point of no return. 2009 actually was the... Hold on, let me confirm something. 2009... Oh, I'm sorry, I stand corrected. 2008 was the inflection point where Satoshi created Bitcoin, so... Jim Derringer also said global bond market indices indicates central banks are holding debt rather than buying it, getting a universal discount from the 2020 pandemic. They are now hedging with gold. Yikes. I don't know what that means. Explain it to me like I'm 5. We got market maker update 2 hours ago. Binance heat map shows Ethereum got totally cleared out. So there's no more leverage to wipe out. What sucks is paper hands don't care about that. They just are going to sell because they're pussies. And they need the money because they're idiots and they invested more than they could afford to lose. But again, if they had invested that, then we wouldn't be as high as we are now. So it's kind of a lose-lose no matter what. Stock Money Lizards posted, Bitcoin limits are in place for the correction before the next leg up. Macro will not be the game changer. The path is clear, but macro might influence short-term dips and peaks. I think we might retest mid 90Ks. I prepare for this scenario. Limits are in place. If it doesn't happen, good enough. Be prepared and don't act emotionally. I think we've been doing pretty dang good controlling our emotions. I will say that. I vividly remember my first really big retrace last bull market. I remember flipping out. I remember going in the Discord. This was in Jordan's Discord, Jordan Cameron, and freaking out what the fuck is going on? Oh my god, this is so fucking stupid. Losing my mind. And it's weird to think that I acted like that because now I literally could give a shit less. I think it also has to do with my financial situation evolving over time. My finances are definitely more mature now, whereas back then I was broke as shit, so I needed cigarette money, But here we are. Next we got U.S. State Department begins evacuating Americans from Israel. Israeli officials say U.S. may soon strike Iran 2 hours ago. Alex Becker posted, if you're heavy in alts, you're going to be rich as fuck soon. Game's already over. Love it. Fahid said it. Trump says time for peace. Dude, I was cracking up at that too, Fahid. I was cracking. He's like, listen, we just blew these motherfucking cocksucking bitch-ass motherfuckers up. It's time for peace. World peace. Peace in the Middle East. Thank you for your attention to this matter. It's the craziest fucking tweet, dude. Or truth. Kurt Bullet, Bitcoin dominance just made a new cycle high. Somebody please stop it. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go take another look. Bitcoin dominance 65.57. We are still pumping. I'm still looking for that 66. I've been calling for 66 since freaking December. We'll see what happens. Overbought on Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin itself, not quite oversold on the 4-hour. Beautiful reversal candle, though. Congratulations once again, Tom Selleck-Goat. Tom Selleck-Goat is slowly but surely, working his way towards Fahid and the boys. It's getting spicy, ladies and gentlemen. It is getting very, very spicy. Okay. Back to our regularly scheduled programming. Right here, 6 US B-2 bombers are flying west towards Guam. Raoul Paul believes the current crypto market trajectory closely resembles the powerful bull cycle seen in 2017. Was that a bull cycle? It was. That, everyone's been comparing it to 2021, and I think the smarter people, like 2-3 months ago, started comparing it to 2017. I have not done any comparing to previous markets, so I just want to point out I'm not smart or stupid. I'm just here for the ride. But I like that people are starting to compare it to 2017 now, because it helps me not worry about the double top concept. Iran's foreign minister said we're no longer sure we can trust the Americans. No shit. That was June 20th. Okay, so that was yesterday, my bad. Israeli Channel 13 reports that Trump is close to approving a strike on Iran. All of the Bitcoin downside liquidity has been taken out. We all know what is about to happen next. I don't think that that's what that is. There's definitely more fucking downside liquidity on this chart. Dumbass. Do you know how to read? And last but not least, we got U.S. strike on Iran expected within days. Preparations underway. New York Times reports. They should have said within hours. It would have been a little more accurate. Bitcoin, still zero fucks given. $102,538.82. Looks like war is bullish for our bags, ladies and gentlemen. Jim said, hold on, wait a minute. Nope. Fahid said, at least the GOAT won. Is it a fake out pump? Tom Selleck's GOAT said, I mean, it was kind of a gimme with 3 participants, but I'll take it. Nuh-uh. No. Because those 3 participants, somebody could have just guessed right above you. It was not a gimme. Don't undermine the daily close contest, please. Jim Derringer said Trump even has a cute little tree award for Israel. Is that a thing? Is it like a bonsai tree? Is he like fucking karate kidding them? Dude, has anyone watched Cobra Kai? So fucking good. So good. How do we feel about the border? Is it too hazy? I feel like it's hazy over my face. Does it look stupid? I don't know. I feel like I'm in a fucking portal. I don't know how I feel about it. I'm going to do a different border, I think. Okay. Let's do an update of our portfolios. As soon as they sign back in. I am signed in. Okay. Portfolio update. Our 1K to 10K Grok portfolio is down $248. Not looking good. Almost, it's 24.8% in the hole. Currently being held up by Proppy, Sol, Render, Fetch, and ADA, being dragged down by Shib, Ondo, Aptos, Near, and Doge. Doge has been at the bottom of the bag this whole time. Kind of crazy. Next, we got our Memecoin portfolio, which is also down $236, which is 23.6. Also not that great. SNEK still the worst performer. Very upset. Moving on. I don't want to linger on that. Last but not least, our narrative portfolio still somehow in profit, $7.89, absolutely killing it. This portfolio is made up of 1 meme coin, 1 real-world asset coin, 1 artificial intelligence coin, 1 decentralized physical infrastructure coin, and 1 gaming coin, and it is absolutely killing it. We only have 2 coins that are in negative. VeChain is down $27. Mana is down $14. Fetch is in profit, $4.58. Tau is in profit, $9.47. And Pepe is in profit, $33.77. Pepe just carrying the entire portfolio. I love it. Let's go back to our 1K to 10K and refresh our liquidation heat map. Bitcoin shredding to the upside, currently at 0.5% on the day. 102, 634, and 46 cents. Looking good. So far, 0 technical difficulties. Stream going off without a hitch. Probably also helps that there's single-digit individuals. Tom Selleck's Goat said my drone stocks better pump to the moon one day. Jim said never look a gift goat in the mouth. Mr. Crypto uses a dartboard to trade. Is there a person named Mr. Crypto that actually does that? Jim Derringer Tree of Life Award, classy. What? I don't know. Stuff like that's silly to me. We waste taxpayer money on that crap. Congratulations, Tom Selleck once again on your victory. We do got some nice green in the markets. Love to see it. ETH actually still down. What the hell? What's going on, man? We will see Arrow recovering very nicely off that 76. Ooh, what is that? So we had our waste management fractal, which hit our target of 76. Beautiful rejection retracement, bear market, or I'm sorry, not bear market, bear flag. What is that called? Not a bear flag. What is it called? I forget what it's called. The upper trend line broke. Is it a bear flag? I don't know. Regardless, we had a lower trend line that we broke below, retested, confirmed bearish, and then hit a target. Our target was 45. We ended up front running at 48. And it then pumped, broke out of 76, retested it once, rejected at 96.2, and retested a second time. This is crazy. Am I freaking out? Why are these lines so perfect? These lines have been on here for forever. So it broke above 76, rejected, midpoint liquidity grab, rejected, liquidity grab, break, rejection at 87.9, break below, grab some liquidity, break back above, rejection at 96.2, come down, retrace, confirm bullish support at 76. Now it's going to continue the upside. I don't know. I don't know. I'm in disbelief sometimes when my TA is this good. And of course I don't trade it. I was going to short right here, and the price went up a little bit more. So I was like, oh, that was a good idea. I didn't do that. And then it went down, and I could have made a crap ton of money. I don't even want to know how much I could have made. I don't want to think about it. But Aerodrome pumping on the upside, looking good. Bitcoin dominance still pumping 65.59. What do we got? Jim said ETH probably heading down for ETFs. Yeah. I like the 3-month for ETH. 3-month. Is that a thing? I didn't know that was a thing. Oh, shoot. It is a thing. Oh, yeah. You think it's heading down? That sucks. That's awful. I don't like that. So ETH already has ETFs. I guess what I'm mostly, maybe concerned is not the right word. What I'm mostly curious about is the other ETFs that are about to get approved.
Did you see the breaking news? United States bombed Iran.
Yes.
Why?
I don't know. Well, it is what it is. Where's the thing? There's a chart with all of the pending ETFs. And it's a bunch of them. It couldn't have been later than yesterday. I think it was yesterday. Okay, here's the first one. XRP, Doge, and Cardano. There's more than that, though. There's a bunch of them. And we had another one that showed them all. Right here. Litecoin, Solana, XRP, Dogecoin, Cardano, Polkadot, HBAR, and Avalanche. All 90%. So, unfortunately, I think that your concept is correct, and they're probably going to rip every single one of these down to accumulate some for the ETFs. So, definitely going to be, in my opinion, a scoopable opportunity. What's going to be interesting is Bitcoin got this ETF, and it exploded. ETH got an ETF. It's a little bit rocky, but it's been doing relatively decent recently. Altcoins have way, way, way lower market cap than Ethereum. So, honestly, I might just build a separate portfolio with just these assets, just to see how they perform. Because I think that's a fun idea. The altcoin ETF portfolio, Jim said the ETFs also use the price differential over the weekend to profit before market open. Interesting. Jim said, yep, I read that. Yeah, it's definitely going to be a entertaining, fun time, I think. ETH potentially turning green here, down 0.45 and increasing. Sol trying to bounce off that blue trend line. Like it. I like it. I like it. Bobby Lit said Bonk is the coin. Let's go take a look at Bonk. Jim said, I would also pick ETFs that prioritize spot value, avoid NAV erosion through equity issuances. I gotta start building my stock portfolio, man. I feel like it's a dumb time to do it, though. Am I crazy? David Betts said, what a truthful, funny video. What are you talking about? The one with what's his face? The Hail Hydra one? This video? This was pretty good. Oh, yeah. Okay. Bonk. 1288. I like to check. Does it show? Okay, yeah, see. So, previous performance, seasonal performance specifically. Oh, wow, Bonk. Did Bonk launch in 2023? Or is that just this specific chart? Okay, so we got to get a chart that goes back farther. Let me go to the daily. This goes back pretty far. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so Bonk. Yeah, see, it's pretty lackluster up until October, November, December. I really like this seasonal chart on TradingView. I don't know if they are aware of how nice that is. So Bonk. You got run up, retrace, run up, retrace, run up, retrace, run up, retrace, run up, retrace. Huge run up, retrace, small run up, retrace even further. And it has now run up and retraced. And it is currently a higher low. It does seem to like its double bottoms. You got double bottom here. Technically with that wick, you got a double bottom here, double bottom here. I don't even know what you would even call the bottom here. What do you do that? Then you got even another one right there. Right here. Right here. Are you going to do it again? I would look for a double bottom. So if you do see it reverse and you're like, crap, I missed out. Not financial advice, obviously. Take this, with a grain of salt, but you might get a secondary opportunity for dip buying. The momentum wave on the daily is almost oversold. The RSI is also almost oversold. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame. 4-hour momentum wave 100% oversold. RSI was oversold. It has recovered since. Beautiful reversal candle on the 4-hour. Love to see it. That right there, is that a bullish hammer candle too, I think? You might get a pretty swift recovery on here. This one wasn't quite it because of the long wick up top. But this one's got a short wick up top, almost non-existent, and a long wick on the bottom. Might get a little pumpy here for Bonk. Not financial advice. The only thing that concerns me on this entire chart right now is the volume sucks. The volume on this is horrible. Jim Derringer said now is probably not a bad time. But April was definitely the opening. The triple witching event showed that this market wants to go up. War and rates be damned. If that's the case, SPX to 8,000. I actually could not agree more, Jim. Thank you. Because everyone's like, oh my gosh, we're going into a bear market. That's the silliest take in the world to me. Like, if this is you thinking Bitcoin's going to a bear market because it hit $111,000 and retraced to 103,000, those people are in for a rude awakening when we actually go into a bear market. When it does this and goes down to fucking 50K, or like overnight, they're gonna shit their pants. What happened? Oh my gosh, it's Is the entire United States government just wiped out did we just get Thanos snapped? Why did the market tank? And the people that have experienced it, we're probably gonna freak out, probably be irritated, but we're not gonna lose our minds and be like, this is unprecedented, because that's normally what happens. Jim said plenty of value options. Single stocks are still outperforming funds, a trend since 2015, I believe, but funds are always a safe bet. David Betts said, dang, when everyone says the market is going down, that's when the market makers switch it up. Every single time, without fail. Ladies and gentlemen, I opened up a long. I'm kind of excited about it. So far, I'm up 10, 11%. I was down like 10, 11% like 5-10 minutes ago, so let's not jinx ourselves. I'm kind of excited. Did we buy the dip? Not yet. Not yet. Still holding my breath. See what I mean? No, nobody gives a fuck about fucking war. Oh, we bombed Iran? Guess what? That has removed the uncertainty. The United States is now involved. Uncertainty is gone. The United States is involved in a conflict with Iran. Now everyone can pack their bags accordingly. Great. We know what's going on. Let's move forward. That's all that the FUD always is. It's uncertainty. When there's uncertainty, people don't like it. Now that they're aware, everyone's positioned. Jim said, I doubt Bitcoin dumps that hard. The rest of the market probably will. Bitcoin is maturing as an asset class. Tony Rosa said, you better take profit, JJ. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Right now? All right. Dang it. Oh, it was loading for a second. Ooh. All right, hang on. Let me put a line on here. Price goes up really, really hard from here, and I don't have any position. I'm going to be upset with Tony. Going to be 100% to blame. But if I win a bunch of money, or if the price goes down from here, I'm the only one that gets credit. I'm just kidding. Jim said, we've rallied for 6 years following Desert Storm. There you go. Tom Selleck said, I just bought a couple Sol, so we will see. Tony Rosa said, some profit at least. Market is treacherous. You just changed it up. You said, okay. I'm just kidding. I did take profit, so I did lock in my bag. Because it got a little spicy. I'm okay with my spice. Happy with my winnings. Somebody said not financial advice. It's too late. I have proof. Tom Selleck said when bomb starts to fly, it's time to buy. At least for stocks. I like it. It does kind of make sense. Things will pump. Maybe people get a little more frivolous with their spending when war happens, because what if we're not here tomorrow? You should buy that cryptocurrency. You know who I really, really want to see on Cameo? I really genuinely want to pay this guy to make a video. The Indian fuck crypto guy. The one and he talks and he just keeps going like this. And he keeps talking and he like moves his hand and he's like, you don't need the bullshit coin. It's fucking hilarious. I want that dude to make a cameo and I want to pay him to make a video for me to use on my channel. Because that's just fucking hilarious. I love that fucking video. Oh. It'll come back down tonight, right? Yeah, coming back down for that double bottom, the recurring double bottom that never ends. The fucking human centipede double bottom. The double bottom that goes into the other double bottom, that goes into the other double bottom, and then eventually what was once here is way the fuck down here now. And you're like, well, it keeps bottoming. Well, yeah. It keeps going lower and lower too. That's what, whenever I get like sometimes I get a little bit lost in like chart patterns, and then I realize I'm like, oh, it's literally just a bunch of fucking zigzags. So eventually you zoom out enough, it's all going to look the same. There's going to be peaks and valleys, and you're going to be like, oh my gosh, there's a the pattern. I've cracked the Da Vinci Code. No, you haven't. You're just looking at the chart and noticing shit looks similar. Calm down. It's funny though. It's funny stuff. TA is funny. Crypto's funny. Investing is funny. Money's fake, so who gives a crap? You know what's not fake though? Time. And we only have a limited amount of it, so I'm going to spend the rest of it today with my family. And I suggest you guys spend the rest of your time enjoying your weekend. As always, if Bitcoin starts to do anything crazy, I will hop back on. Otherwise, I will see you all tomorrow. Appreciate you guys for joining. Smash the like button on your way out. And happy Saturday. Really quick, Jim said, I also noticed a trend. These ecosystems are experiencing crazy user growth and GitHub commits despite falling prices. Cardano is leading the pack, but everyone is booming. Isn't that nice? The builders, man. The communities, the ecosystems, they stick around. They don't give a shit about the price being dumpy. They're using the products. I've never fucking concerned myself with the publicly traded stock of Walmart when I go grocery shopping. You know what I mean? And eventually, the stock goes up because I went grocery shopping along with everybody else. Makes me think institutions are selling and onboarding these ecosystems. That's 100% happening. There's no fucking doubt about it. Tony Rosa said futures open tomorrow will determine movement. We will see, man. It's going to be exciting. We'll be here. We will be here. Anyways, appreciate you guys. Happy Saturday. Smash the like button on your way out. And good night.